So this is my final project for Music 158. Essentially what I built was a swing generator for um, a sort of collection of beats or instruments going through step sequencers. So I have 8 different step sequencers. I have a kick, clap, B perk, hat, voice perk, effects, vox, vinyl, sort of arbitrary things I put in there, and then I have them routed through a granu buff. And essentially, how I did it was that in order to um, sorry, I delayed everything by 250 milliseconds, and then that gave me enough of a threshold so I could alter the pre-delay and post-delay on the swinging, so the micro timing of each instrument. So let's just hop right into it. I'll just um, load the sample pack into the drop file. And then we'll turn the start window on. So we just got a little thing going on right now. And right now we can see that all of these are 250 milliseconds. And since they're all 250 milliseconds, they're all sort of quantized on the same beat. And what's nice here is that with this scope, we can visualize the swing when we sort of turn it on. And the way the swing works is that I have a metronome sending out a signal with a O.random box, and essentially I'm scaling that either 240 to 260 or 235 to 265 before the 250 cutoff, which is the middle, sort of the quantized where it should be. So if we look at this right now, if we turn this on, you can sort of hear the difference now. Yeah, sorry, not all these channels are on. But let's see for the hat, which is right here. You can see how the delay is going for each hit. It's going further and behind the actual beat, so it's just giving it that sort of swing. So if we listen to it, and when we take it off, we turn it back on again, we sort of get that swinging thing. And we have that for every other instrument routed in here. So essentially, you could drop an entire sample pack in this, create your own sort of drum beats or whatever you want to do with step sequencer, and then you have a one toggle swing for it. And what's really cool is that the way that I set up the swing was that we can sort of slow it down, and it will still swing in accordance with this BPM. Let me take it off. Drag it back up a little bit. We really want to see the swing in action. Also, like I said before, the scope, you can sort of see these hi-hats at the top here, and you can see how they don't necessarily line up each time, which shows you that it's actually swinging. And I just have a random preset over here, and oh yeah, I need to, yeah. But yep, so that's pretty much my project, and it was just essentially building this swing generator for each instrument, and then having like a one toggle sort of thing to turn the swing on the entire beat, and then be able to turn it on and off whenever I want, and then also sort of play around with like the different types of beats and the BPM, and scaling the randomness part from the O.random bundle. And yep, so that's pretty much my project. Enjoy.